Performance task 5. Most farm stands sold a total of 165 pounds of apples and peaches. She sold apples for $1.75 per pound and peaches for $2.50 per pound. If she made $337.50, how many pounds of peaches did she sell? So the first thing we want to do is try to create an equation with the information that we're given. And I'm going to use the letters A for apples and P for peaches. Apples were $1.75, so let's represent that, 175A. And peaches were $2.50 each. So that's going to be plus 250p. And what I want when I add these together is actually for it to equal $337.50. Since it says that, that's how much she made. Okay, actually I forgot the P, so let's put that in. So when I read the multiple choice answer, the question is saying that how many pounds of peaches did she sell? So we're looking at this multiple choice answer. Let's look at answer choice 1. This 11 represents 11 peaches. So now you have to ask yourself, if she sold 11 peaches, how many apples did she sell? Well, in the problem, they tell me that altogether she sold a total of 165 pounds. So if she sold 11 peaches, I'm going to do 165 minus 11, and you get, well, I put that into your calculator, 154. Okay, so for answer choice 1, if she sold 11 peaches, then she sold 154 apples, and we're going to see if this works. So go ahead, 175 times the number of apples we think she sold, which is 154, plus $2.50 times the number of peaches we think she sold, 11. Is that equal to $337.50? Let's use our calculator to figure it out. Enter it into your calculator exactly as you have written. So plus 2.50 times 11. So what this is saying is that if she buys 154 apples and 11 peaches, it's going to cost her $297. So it's very clear that she could not have bought 154 apples and 11 peaches, because then she would have paid $297. She only paid $337.50. You're going to go ahead and test the other 3 answer choices the same exact way. Please show your work in order to get credit. The next problem is a literal equation. The formula for the volume of a cone is V equals to 1/3 pi r squared h. The radius r of the cone may be expressed as, so we are trying to solve for r here. V equals to 1/3 pi r squared h. And we talked about in class how you want to get rid of the things that are furthest away first. The thing that is furthest away from your r right now is our 1/3. To undo 1/3, you want to multiply by 3 on both sides. So times 3 times 3. You'll get your 1/3 and your 3 cancel out. So I get 3v is now equal to pi r squared h. Okay, still we're trying to solve for r, so again you're moving everything except the r. Now the next thing you can do is get rid of your pi and your h, and we're going to do that by dividing by pi and h together. So if you only divide by pi, only your pi's will cancel out. You want to make sure you're dividing by pi and h so that the h will cancel out also. Okay, so now I have r squared is equal to 3v over pi h. And we talked in class again about if I want to undo square, I have to take the square root. The square root is the little house symbol. Put the square root over both sides. Your square and your square root will cancel out. So on your right side, you're left with just r. And on your left side, you will have the square root of 3v over pi h.